What is good with y'all? It's your boy Chris, and we're back on Spurs Spotlight with another banger.
Yeah, y'all gonna stop coming in my live talking about this Victor dude, bro. We hooping this year. Y'all gonna see.
As you can see from the title and as you can see from my screen, we have landed Harrison Barnes. We talked about this earlier whenever I dropped the video about Devonte Graham, and I mentioned that the Spurs are in the works of a 3-team trade to help facilitate the DeMar DeRozan to Sacramento deal. And it happened a couple hours later. I told you it was a matter of time until it went through. I had a lot of hope in this and faith in that this was going to go through because there's not that many teams that can facilitate this trade. They love jumping in these 3-team trades and getting something out of it for nothing. And that's exactly what they did here. Let me just say the one thing. I need y'all to stop hating on my boy Brian Wright. He's a top GM in the league, top 3 GM. He moves slow and methodical, but every plan is detailed and he has a plan for everything. Obviously, it's not just Brian Wright. He works with the whole Spurs organization. It's not just one person, but he's a part of it. A lot of people were shook going into this offseason, wondering what will we do, myself included. But I had a little bit of trust in Brian Wright. I'm going to give myself credit. I had a little bit of trust in the Spurs organization. I knew something was coming, and something happened. We ended up getting 3 first-round picks out of this offseason. We got an unprotected, 2032 unprotected pick swap. I think this is actually a 2031 unprotected pick swap. From trading Rob Dillingham, we got 2 first-round picks, basically unprotected. One is unprotected, one is protected, but it's top 1 protected. So I'm pretty sure we're going to get that. We left here with Chris Paul for cheap, Harrison Barnes for nothing, and 3 first-round picks. Brian Wright knows how to rake in those assets, man. We started as an organization with nothing. We had DeJounte Murray, we had LaMarcus Aldridge, and that's about it. And now look at us. We are stacking assets like they are we're just stacking our assets. If I had to give this move a grade, A+ move. I love this move. We got a starting caliber small forward who's a vet and has been in this league for a long time, established, not a star, but he's a vet, and that's all we really needed. On top of that, we also got Chris Paul. These vets are going to ensure Wemby gets the ball. They know how to play. They've been in the NBA for a long time, and with this move, I think we're a solidified play-in team. I think we're making the play-in. I could say that with confidence. If we don't make the play-in, I do think the season would be a failure in my opinion. But I think we're playing ready. These vets are going to show our young players the way, and I'm excited for next season, man. I'm really excited. So taking a look at Harrison Barnes, obviously started off with Golden State, then was off to Dallas. What is TO to Toronto? Who's TOT? I don't know what that means. Sacramento, and he's been there for a couple years now. He's 31 years old, about to be 32, I'm sure. But one thing I was looking at, because I skimmed through this a little bit, he's played 82 games for 2 seasons straight. He's coming off 77. He plays a lot of games. I like that. So he was averaging 16, 15, and then he had a little down season averaging 12. With the Spurs, I think this is going to go back up. The Kings overall just had a down season, but I'm pretty sure he will be a 15-point per game scorer. 1 assist, 0.7 steals, 0.7 turnovers. He's not going to be playmaking. But what I'm really happy about is his 3-point percentage. He has the ability to shoot 40% from 3. Granted, he's only done that 1 season. He's always been around the 38 or 39. Oh, he's done that 2 seasons. But he's been around 38 to 39 the past few seasons. And with the Spurs, I think it should stay about what it's been his career, and that's what we need. Granted, he's not just a spot-up shooter. He's not a specialist from 3-point range. This is what we need. We need any shooting we can get. 5 attempts a game. That's pretty nice. We definitely could use that. And he could take on heavy minutes if he needs to. He could play 4. He's been playing the 4 with Sacramento, or he could play the 3. With us, I think he's going to play the 3. This is a great pickup for us. Pulling up this tweet by Paul Garcia. Shout out to him. Y'all go follow him on Twitter if you haven't. By pulling qualifying offers for Mamu and Duke Jr., plus renouncing Barlow's cap hold and waiving or trading Bassey, San Antonio would have 10.2 for Chris Paul. One more player would have to be waived or traded to get to over the $11 million amount. I'm not worried about this. Cedi Osman's rights are going to get renounced. I don't see the need for having Harrison Barnes and Cedi Osman. Yeah, I'd be kind of redundant at that point. Honestly, I feel like Julian Champagnie would be more valuable than Cedi Osman. Me personally, I like Julian a little bit more. He's younger, and he's more of that 3-and-D type that we kind of need. I'm kind of wondering about Keldon Johnson a little bit. I don't know if Keldon Johnson is completely bought into the backup bench role, but I guess we're just going to have to see what goes on with Keldon Johnson, although I have been kind of sus of him. I don't know if he really fits with the team, and I don't know if he really wants to be a backup. Although I don't see a team where he could be a starting small forward. I just don't know. I don't know Keldon. There's some question marks around him. I guess time will tell. Time will really tell. Although the one thing I can say about this offseason, Zach Collins needs to get out of here. I'm not one to just dog on a player from the Spurs, but I really don't like Zach Collins, man. We need a backup big man who can protect the rim and be really physical, and Zach Collins is not that. Now, if we can replace Zach Collins with a final move in the offseason, I will give this an A+ offseason. But as of now, I'm going to give it an A-. I'm going to give it an A. Well, the only thing that could take this up is if we get rid of Zach Collins. I need him gone. I don't know if y'all feel the same way about him, but I don't like Zach Collins. But yeah, man, this is a great pickup, A+ pickup. We really didn't have to give up anything. Looking back on the trade, I'm not sure whose 2 second-round picks these are. I wouldn't be surprised if they're the Spurs, but if they are, it doesn't really matter because we got a first-round pick swap in this, and first-rounders are far more valuable than second-rounders. Harrison Barnes could get ready to remember the Alamo. He could get ready to learn. San Antonian, all of that, because he is gonna be our starting small forward. I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't be angry if he came off the bench though. Be sure to subscribe to Spurs Spotlight. Leave a comment, leave a like, and make sure to get all your Spurs news here. Other than that, it's me, your boy Chris, and I'm out. Peace.